Do you know why people hate sales? They hate it because of one part of the entire sales process. And I'm sure if I'll ask you, you'll also say this, yes, I really hate that part. And that part is follow up. You know, the follow up is the most horrible part in the entire sales process. Whether you are a good salesperson, you are an expert, or you are just a beginner, nobody likes follow up. Even you don't want that somebody should, give you a follow up call. Suppose, just imagine that you have gone to search something and you have, visited a store and you are looking for some products or services, but you decide that okay, you are not going to buy it right now, and then the moment you reach home, their team starts giving you follow-up calls. How do you feel about that? Isn't it really frustrating? Don't you feel that it was your mistake that you visited that store or you asked for the services from that person? Now that person is really literally chasing you. He's just after your life, right? So, and that's what most of the people they do when they follow up their clients. It's not always about following up. It's also about chasing their clients. But at the same time, it's told in the sales that a good sales deal gets closed after 5 to 12 follow-ups. So there's an average of 8 follow-ups, because if you not follow up your prospects for at least 8 times, there are less chances that you'll be able to close them. But if you consistently follow them up and you'll have at least minimum 5 to 12 follow-ups, that means the average 8 follow-ups, most of your deals will get closed. Now, should we really get into follow-up or should we avoid it? Because if we think that we should not, take this process, that means that we are losing our clients. There is a big probability that after 8 follow-ups, as everybody tells about it, that we are going to lose a big market share, right? But at the same time, if we are into this process, we are really trying to follow up our clients. That means that's the most frustrating thing for us. So what's the best way? Now I'll tell you. If you really want to come out of this endless cycle of follow-ups, then you should understand very clearly that what is follow-up. Okay. So first of all, follow-up is of two types. There are 2 categories of follow-up. One is where you give a call to your client and you ask that okay, you have come to our store and you have seen our products or you have just explored about our services. We want to know that when are you going to buy it, right? And what decision have you taken for the payment, or maybe it could be a payment follow-up, it could be a kind of placing an order, So there are multiple types of follow-ups which fall in this type of category. Another category of the follow-up is where you are not asking your client to make payments, you are not asking your client to buy from you, you are not asking your client to give you any kind of order, right? Then what are you doing? Then why are you doing the follow-up? That means in this situation, you are doing follow-up just to build a relationship. Okay, so here, if your client has decided that okay, he'll buy your products or services whenever they'll have requirements. So till then, you will keep, engaging them. You'll try to build relationship with them. Okay, you'll add more value in every meeting, in every follow-up call. It won't be just to ask that, sir, when are you going to buy from me? You should, give them some new value. It should be a kind of something new for them. Or it should be a relationship building call. Maybe you want to invite them, or you want to talk about some new offerings. You want to give them some information, you want to educate them, okay? Or you want to engage them with your brand, or just you want to build simple personal relationship with them. Because what happens when it's about a high value deal, nobody comes to your store or to your office and he'll give you the money upfront. Everybody needs some time, they need to take the right decision. Yeah, they could have some objections, right? So it could be because of the price. So in case it's a price objection, that means you are targeting the wrong prospects. That is also one of the reasons that why you end up in endless follow-ups, because maybe you are selling a service worth $1,000, right? But you are targeting those prospects who can't pay you more than $100. In that case, what would you do? That means you are reaching out to wrong people. The second reason could be that you could not create an urgency. You talked about your products and services, but they don't have any price issue also. But they don't have an urgency, to buy your services or your products, right? So that's not their priority. So that could be another reason that your first meeting or your sales call was not appropriate. You could not create an urgency. The third reason could be that your offer was not so powerful, it was not irresistible. They did not see any value in your offer and they decided to stay back. Okay. And the last thing, you could not handle the objections. Even if the client has an objection related to the price, it could be related to your trust or credibility. Obviously, you have to just take care of the objections, right? Sometimes your clients would say that, okay, I'll ask my partner, I'll consult my boss or maybe somebody else, only then I'll take a decision. Okay, so that could be an objection. So you should know how to handle this objection, right? So there could be a reason that, okay, I'll take time, I need some more time to take this decision. So again, there's an objection and you should know how to handle such objections. So in all these cases, you land up into this situation because either you are targeting the wrong prospects, your offer is not irresistible, you could not create urgency, you could not handle the objections. Okay, and finally, you are chasing your clients and you want them to buy from you under any circumstances at any cost. For that, most of the salespeople, they become the biggest enemies of their prospects, because their prospects, they don't want to attend their phone calls, they don't want to even to see their faces, because the follow-up is so irritating thing, right? It's so frustrating, it's so annoying. Nobody likes that you are just begging in front of them and requesting them to buy from them. So your sales process should be such that at the very first meeting, you should know that what you are trying to sell. It should be a consultative selling process. It should not be very forceful process, right? You should not behave like somebody who is desperate to sell anything to the buyer, right? So you have to maintain this dignity, and then just talking to your client, just educate your client, understand their needs, try to get involved with them, understand their problems, what really do they need, okay? And after that, give them a space to take good decision. If they are not able to take instant decision, help them in this process of decision making also. Sometimes we come across such people who can't take quick decisions. They need support. They need help from other people who could encourage them to take the right decision. So here you have to tell that yes, that whatever decision they are going to take, that is for their benefit, right? So obviously in this process, when your ticket size is big, your maybe turnaround time is long, so in that case follow-ups are required. But those follow-ups are to nurture your clients. Those follow-ups are required to educate your clients. Those follow-ups are required to build relationships. Those follow-ups are not required to beg in front of your clients. So next time, whenever you decide to take a follow-up call, so just think that are you going to chase your clients, or are you going to build stronger relationship with them?